Alright, good afternoon everyone. Today is Wednesday, the 22nd day of February 2012. I'm going to go over the trade. We only took one trade this morning. The trade that we took in the live trading room. And I'll go over the other stuff that's set up. But as Dwayne just went over, we were in chop right up until the break this morning. The ES and the YM were very choppy markets. We did have a lot of opportunity on the Russell. I actually just took another short there a minute ago, but I'll show you what happened with the Russell and with the 6E because there was opportunity in those markets. All right. Let me just start out by saying that we didn't have any trades here on the ES this morning. Okay, there were no trades on the ES. We took one trade on the YM, and where is my YM, Tom? Here it is. We took one trade on the YM and we lost 7 ticks on it this morning. It was right here. We went long right here on this pullback and it dropped right down, took us out for minus 7 ticks. Okay. So we're minus 7 ticks on the morning. We had 8 contracts, so minus 56 ticks total, all right, for the 8 contracts. But let me just go over the setups as they came together. All right. There was nothing here on the 4-tick range. I can show you from the very start of the morning, right here, the BBC was inside the box, and it was inside the box all morning. Okay, right here was when we had a break right here, and it finally got outside the box at 11:44. All right, once it got outside the box, it dropped down to the weekly trading zone without giving an opportunity to trade. Over here on the 10K, you can see we were right on top of the zone all morning. There were no opportunities in there. On the 2100, same thing. We were right on top of the zone all morning. No opportunities in there. All right. Going to jump over here to the YM. The YM, this morning we had this opportunity here that we missed. We had this one that we didn't take because we were in so much chop here, and the ES was headed into a zone. This one right here we didn't take. The ES was below the zone, but I missed it. I missed the opportunity on that one. It did go down and fill the window of opportunity right here. And then it moved back up. We took the next opportunity right here thinking that we were going to keep going up. We did not keep going up. It went down. Then we just stopped trading over here because we were stuck in chop. And you can see right here it finally moved over here right as we took our break. We finally got a decent move on the downside. Let me show you the Russell this morning. This was the short trade that I just took a minute ago. I actually took it right there. But I'll show you all the trade setups that occurred on the Russell this morning for those of you guys who like to trade the Russell. Here we go. We'll start right here. What we look for here is divergence between the cycle part of the combo and this black line part of the combo. This is normally, by default, this is a white line. But right here, we got the divergence and this rolled down, giving us a short opportunity right in there. My arrows are all off here for some reason, on the combo anyway. We didn't have divergence here, but we did have it right here for the long trade. All right, divergence between this line and this one. When this rolled up and we closed up above right here, that was an opportunity to go long. There was another opportunity right here to go long. And another one right over here to go long. We actually took that one. Price rolled down, and it gave an opportunity to short right in here. I made a mistake here, and I took a short right here. The black line had not rolled down with the divergence. There was divergence, and we closed down below, but the black line did not roll down. So I lost a couple of ticks on that one. Over here, there was a long trade. There was divergence. It rolled up. One of our partners I know went long there and got 10 ticks or so out of that. I have a yellow arrow on that. That must be because he went long. Over here, there was divergence on the short side. I know we had another partner that took that short right there. The stop needed to be up here. I had drawn this trend line in at that time, and it came right up to the trend line, bounced off the trend line, and I know he got 10 ticks out of that. Another divergence trade right here. Price came up and it bounced off that trend line again. We had divergence down here. Closed down below right there for the move down. And another one right here. Oops. This is the little kind of hiccup thing that I described in the partners meeting last week, where if it happens such that the cycle part never changes color on the pullback and then it just flips over and you close down below the MA1 at the same time, there's usually a quick 6 to 8 ticks in there. There was another one right here, okay, on this move down right there. This one I just shorted a few minutes ago. And that was it on the Russell this morning. That's the Russell 4-tick range. Okay. I'm going to bring out the 6E 500 contract. I hadn't marked up all of these trades in here, but I did mark up a few of them. Basically what you're looking for is the white line right here on the combo to roll down and be to the left of the green line. All right. At the same time, you want price to be closing down below the MA1. You get in there for the move down. There was one right here on the move up that didn't work. It reversed, and right here it gave the exact opposite signal on the way down. It did work right down to the zone. Right here, the white line is to the left of the green for the move up. The green line is to the left of the white over here for the move down. If you wanted to go here and say the white's to the left of the green, that's okay, and that would have worked out. But really the green was to the left of the white. Over here, the white was to the left of the green for the move up. There was a little short move right here that didn't really do anything, where the white was to the left of the green for the move down. That would have stopped out right here when the entry came for the move up, right there. Okay. Right here, actually, there's white to the left of the green for the move down, right here for the opportunity on the way down. All right. So let me just put a little arrow on there right now. I'm not actually taking that. I didn't take any of these trades this morning. So the yellow arrows, in this case, I didn't take any of these trades on the 6E. Okay. I just wanted to point out the opportunity that was available there on the 6E this morning. Now over here on the Russell, you see it's pulling back to this little trend line that I had drawn in, but the larger trend line that I had drawn in was way over here. So it's got a long way to go to get back up there. All right. So that was it. On the morning in the live trading room, we ended down 7 ticks on the Russell. Okay, 7 ticks per contract on the Russell. All right. I don't see any questions coming in here, so I am just going to wrap up the recording right now and look in here. Yeah, okay. That's it. I'm going to wrap the recording up right about now.